Hey, what's happening everyone? SirJames coming at you guys with another video. In today's video, I'm here to show you guys a brand new PlayStation VR title that came out today. This game is actually a lot of fun. I've been playing it for a little bit, and it's basically base building with tower defense. So if you like games like Age of Empires, StarCraft, in terms of the base building elements, and of course, add in some tower defense, this is definitely a fun game to have. The company was nice enough to actually send me a review code to go ahead and show you guys. So before we get started, here is what you'll need: VR headset, camera, one move controller. There's campaign, skirmish, and multiplayer. We're going to go ahead and go through campaign, but I want to try to go over quickly to kind of explain different things because the next level is going to be a little bit more of a challenge for me. This is what your controller looks like. It looks like one of those little RC controllers, and I'll go over what that does as we progress. So we're going to go ahead and go to campaign and go to continue. There's no level to select, which is very unfortunate. And for scrimmage is that you actually, the more you unlock in the campaign, the more access you have during scrimmage, and I haven't tested out multiplayer yet, so we're going to go ahead and go to continue. So again, I'm going to try to go back quickly as I can because I'm going to have to get up my defenses here quick. So I do have a new item. This is my base right here. Once I set it down, that's the enemy's base right there. So once I set down my base, game begins. So first up, by pressing down triangle, we're going to go ahead and select some workers. These workers are going to gather energy. If you look at your controller, you have an energy reading and of course your health and how much each worker costs. The more that you make, the more they will cost. Soon the enemy will be attacking, so I'm going to go ahead and expand my base of operations by building a wall with the square. And as you build walls, you'll notice that your base will expand. Just like that. The enemy has sent 4 units to go after me, so now I'm going to go ahead and build a laser. You can build lasers on the ground, or you can build it on top of the towers, which will give it more protection and some extra range. Any towers that you built that you don't want, you get the destroy tool. Boom, 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 just like that. Alright, so my base is safe, but as time goes on and the more time I spend talking, the harder it's going to get, so I need to kind of hurry up here so you guys have an idea. Alright, so we have 311 energy. Soon, that energy deposit is actually going to be insufficient. So therefore, I'm going to have to gather from this here soon. So I need to make sure I keep good track of my energy when that happens. Alright, so they're sending out more troops. You could actually upgrade your towers by selecting it. It's going to tell you how much energy you need. In this case, I need 40. And of course, you can upgrade your turrets as well. As you can see on the map, there's a range meter. The dark green, or the bright green I should say, is the current range. The lighter green will show you how far it will extend to. Just like that. Alright, so my units are still good there, so I'm going to go ahead and build a wall here to extend my operation. This is the neat tool here. This is one I recently got in the last level. This is an artillery. As you can see, once I built that, I could use it to attack enemies within range. However, artilleries at default aren't the best, and you might want to upgrade it. And of course, on top of that, there's another structure that you could use here to help with the artillery, known as the pulsar. It's used to destroy basic units pretty easy, but much more stronger enemies will become frozen for a brief time, allowing your artillery to kind of hit its mark. So again, I'm trying to make sure I pay attention to my energy because I will need 500 energy for that. So for now, I'm going to go ahead and kind of expand this here. Destroy that for now to build a pulsar. And you will see the pulsar in effect. As you can see, it slowed them down. This will allow my artillery to actually get a more of a direct hit. Basic units such as these should die pretty quickly. Like so. So we're going to go ahead and build kind of a more of a defensive barricade to kind of protect my pulsar here. Build that there. So we're looking good on energy. I need to make sure I keep an eye on that before that thing stops producing energy. So far we are looking good. I built a couple extra workers here. So another nice thing about this too is that you could rotate the map. So here we're at the enemy. This is what we were by default. Now we're looking at things from a much larger perspective. So it's pretty cool. So as you can see, we have our workers here doing their job as they need. We need to make sure they're protected. Like I said, this energy deposit, oh, just like that, we're ready. So here we go. I'm going to go to structure and build this new structure here, a collector. So instead of the workers having to go from point A, so instead of the workers from having to go from, point A all the way to B and back again, this collector here, they're now going to deposit the energy into that so they don't have to make that long trip. So therefore I don't have to waste resources. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and take on the offensive by building some tanks. So my tanks will be spawning from my base of operations and will slowly make its way to the enemy's base. So we want to make sure we're good to go here. Build a wall. We're going to go ahead and get our tool here. You can kind of, customize a little bit, kind of make the base how you want. See, that's what I was worried about, these things. Those things are deadly. Go ahead and build an artillery. If I wanted to, I should be able to attack the enemy's base just off this ridge right here. So we may win here, maybe, depends on what the enemy builds next. Alright, so we may get lucky in this battle. Oop, just in case. I could actually use these. Oh, okay, we're good. So if I have structures in range, I can use them to target. Boom, just like that. That actually went better than I thought, because last time I was doing this, I spent so long building my base to the point where I was dying. Oh, look at that. So this is pretty cool. So at the end, you kind of celebrate. You can see your score. Celebrate with some fireworks going off. So now you have the basics. Let's go ahead and get to the next match. We may unlock an additional unit. Not sure exactly what we'll get. But I love this game. So we have anti-air plus fighter unlocked. So we're probably going to be dealing some ships here. Looks like we have 1, 2 enemy bases. So this should be Interesting. That one's more of a threat. Actually, no, I think that's about the same length. So let's go ahead and just get this started. Got some workers going on. We could build aircrafts now, so that's pretty cool. And then we have the anti-air as well. Those are only 30, so that's not too bad. As to who is going to be initiating the airstrikes, I have no idea. So we're going to go ahead and kind of get things ready. Kind of set things up here. So they are initiating the first attack. Oops. There we go. I accidentally blocked my units there. Alright, so we should be safe momentarily. I just need to pay attention to that side. Okay, they're sending in basic units as well. The AI seems to kind of start off the same as you do, with just basic items. But again, that always changes. And then over here we'll have a couple turns to go. We'll build anti-air. Alright, so it looks like they're upping their soldier production. We need more workers though. So the more you progress into the story, there's different difficulty levels, easy, medium, hard. But even on easy, I find the challenge is to bump up quite a bit as you progress. Right, they're sending in a lot more units this time. Let's see what we got here. You know what, I want to go ahead and create some soldiers as well. So our soldiers could do some damage here. You could take out the bases pretty quickly too. I'll try to show you guys here. Alright, so far things are looking pretty good. Need more energy. Alright, so it looks like they're going to be putting their focus up on the front there. Not enough energy. So as you can see, when they're on the ground, they're not going to withstand too much. Oh, it looks like he's got airships now. Sweet. I haven't seen these yet. That was actually pretty cool. I haven't seen the airships in action yet, so that was nice to see. So if I could take out this, I could put my focus over back here.
Alright, so that takes care of one of them, so now I can put my focus back over here. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of these things. Unless if that crystal regenerates, that I do not know. Alright, so we are good on that end. We'll upgrade these guys. And then we're going to go ahead and wait for our... We can actually build some aircrafts. That's not good. Alright, so put that there. Trying to wait for our two workers. So far our anti-air defenses are working good. And hopefully soon I can make some ships here. So this is not looking too good. They're just bringing up the front here. As you can see, they're being more aggressive. And I still don't have enough to build any ships yet. See, the ships do cost 250. This matchup ain't looking good. He's just pushing too much. I spent too much time trying to take care of that guy instead of my resources. Things aren't looking good. I'm probably going to lose this round. Yeah, tower defense games aren't my strongest, but I mean, this game's a lot of fun, so. And I'm probably going to be dead here in just a second. Alright, here we go. Controller's vibrating. And I'm dead. Alright, so again, I just want to show you guys some gameplay here. But overall, this is a lot of fun. Ooh, there we go. I mean, I may suck at the game a little bit, but the game's a lot of fun. So if you have a PlayStation VR, you like base building games, tower defense games, check out this game. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section down below. I'll see you guys next time.